Привет, друзья. У нас сегодня новинка 2022. Так, секунду, я чат еще поставлю. Вампир Маскарад. Swansong. Не знаю, как там правильно читается. Ладно. Так, настроим еще игру. Что-то так тихо, а? Что-то игра тихая прям. Надо погромче сделать. Так, давайте все сделаем. Пока все на максимум поставим. Дальше посмотрим. Так. Графика вроде выставил все на максимальный, да? ЛСС только не стоит почему-то. Так, подожди. ЛСС почему-то автор почему-то. Ой, я что-то не вижу что-то. Ага, давай. Что-то не читается, что ли, здесь? Смотрим. Вейсинг стоит. Ладно, начинаем. Новая игра. Новая. Поехали. Продолжить. Вампиры живут среди нас. Сами этого не знаем, мы строим для них города, участвуем в их войнах, утоляем их голод. Столетиями существа организовали противоборствующие фракции, самая крупная из которых Комарилья. Своих доменных главы Комарли поддерживает Маскарад, всемирный заговор, который призван скрыть от смертных сам факт существования вампиров. Нарушение Маскарада карается окончательной смертью. Вампирские фракции Бостона давно ведут междоусобные войны. После особенно корпоративного конфликта их ездил инверсом, новый принц заключил хрупкий союз содружества магов крови под названием часовня Хартфорда. Этот союз не только гарантирует стабильность домена, но и позволил принцу заниматься торговлей кровью, переводить кровь из смертных для вампирской элиты. Сегодня у сородичей праздник. Компания Након. Представляет.
Just get this going. There, ready. We're all set. Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
I don't know.
Okay. Try this. Focus on your vision.
Did you feel it too? Take your stuff. We're getting out of here.
Что-то у меня с DLSS проблема. Это оно как-то может. А если я поставлю... Да. Что за шкала разрешения? Я пока не могу разобраться. Так, ну давай поставим авто.
We've got a problem. Call them back.
What's going on?
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
Come on. Damn it. Hurry up. Calm down.
Maybe it has nothing to do with the party.
You know full well I was in charge of it. If anything goes wrong, it's my head on the chopping block. Fuck! Damn it! It took Hazel months to convince the Hartford Chantry to ally themselves with us. So they finally accept, and then bam, a code red. There's never been a code red in Boston, damn it! This has gotta be bad, MM.
Так, навыки. Диалога для некоторых советов необходимо использовать навыки. Уровень вашего навыка сравнивать с уровнем навыка соперника. Тот, у кого этот уровень выше, побеждает. Более при использовании навыков расходится воля. Если ваш соперник побеждает, то получаете несколько очков воли после завершения диалога. Психология. Успех 100%.
It's not like you had anything to do with it. I'm sure.
You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party.
But security is Jara's problem.
Yeah,
normally.
except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not.
But you're a harpy. The prince will cover you. You know she's always looking for an excuse to take him down a notch.
We'll see.
What do we do next?
When everyone's safe, we move on to phase 2. We clean house.
What comes after phase 2?
Just pray that it never comes to that.
Come on, tell me.
We run, we leave everything behind, and we go into hiding. As far from here as we can.
There's no way I'm leaving Boston. Everything I have is right here in this city. It took me years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now.
You won't have a choice. I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be alright?
What do you think? I know how to behave, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your cool and it'll be fine.
Ah, my little darlings. You're here at last. The fear that something horrible had happened to you terrified me.
No call for theatrics, April.
The prince asked to see you as soon as you arrived, Mem. I wouldn't dilly-dally if I were you. As for you, Journey, someone's triggered a code red. If anything has happened over there, I'll hold you personally responsible.
Дисциплина вампиров есть сверхъестественные способности, которые они получают наследством своего клана. Они называют дисциплинами. Некоторые дисциплины можно использовать в диалогах, как в случае с навыками. Побеждает персонаж, которого уровень дисциплины выше. Не все дисциплины доступны каждому вампиру. Некоторые смертные могут владеть определенными способностями, однако большинство из них не имеет никакой защиты от дисциплин. При использовании дисциплины увеличится показатель голода. У голода есть значение, которое превышать нельзя. Оно ограничивает использование способностей вампиров. Чем больше вампир к этой границе, тем выше риск того, что он утратит контроль над собой и нападет на ближайших смертного, чтобы выпить его кровь. Успеха нету. А это не могу, короче, делать, да? Неудача.
You know, back in the day, nobody could bat an eyelash without you knowing about it. You must know exactly what Jay is being blamed for, don't you?
Mem. My dear Mem. I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please. You're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake. Listen, both of you. From now on, I don't want to hear another word out of either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
And as for you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
Так, ну что, начали движуху.
It's gonna be a long night.
Miss Lewis, welcome.
Так, а есть карта, куда мне идти или что? Вау. Кланы. Это поди информация, подожди. Таланты. Навыки. Черты. Вот. Awesome. Дата становления 1929 год, нихера себе. Кодекс. А кодекс? А, это... Это год. 59. 1745, ни хрена себе. А, да.
Who's she, Caleb?
Mem Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold right upon her teeth.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could make the blood in your veins boil.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
Больше надо больше.
What was rule number 2?
Don't talk too much. And never talk about yourself. You don't trust anyone, do you?
Not anyone here. And you'd be wise to do the same. I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
He's second honcho of house security. This promises to be a busy night.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
And he is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood. Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the prince's house. She must be finished by now. Wait for me. This won't take long.
It's out of the question, MM! I won't let her get away with this!
All right, calm down, Dejan.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me. She was in charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
You're such a good boy.
You'll never change.
Dejan!
What? Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
leave us.
I don't need your help.
Mem, please.
Stop calling me that.
I was worried about you.
You still haven't moved on, have you? You're always getting in my way.
Lower your voice. People are staring.
Усиление может быть для оттенок, которых равен хотя бы одному очку. Дисциплины или значения нельзя усилить. Усиление. А как мы усилились?
Do you know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the human who manages our interests when the sun comes up. He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know.
It now seems that Miss Hazel Iverson, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen, as if now were the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess is that she'd like to talk to you about Journey, of course. I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go. Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
What about Jara? I haven't seen her.
Куда мне идти-то, бля?
Councillor Drury is not here, nor is Dr. Dunham. Mr. Leto's teams are trying to reach them, but...
Sorry, that's not
Nobody's
possible.
answering?
No.
Hey, Abby.
Hey, Mem.
Sorry, I'm expected.
Take care of yourself. Everyone's on edge tonight.
Whoa. Awesome atmosphere here.
Явиться на зов принца.
Ma'am, we haven't seen you here in ages now, have we?
Let's holster our weapons. I'm only here because of that goddamn code red.
Blunt and to the point, as usual. With a bit of luck, your suffering will be over soon. How's business these days?
Why? You want to invest?
Don't tempt me.
I'm shocked to think you put so much as a penny into one of my clubs. They don't bring in enough for your taste, Beryl.
You're right. I'm not interested in them. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be alone. I'm waiting for Caleb.
Блин, а куда мне-то идти?
Miss Lewis. Yes?
А что, да?
What a shitty night. Hazel must be pissed. What the hell could she want with me?
Чародей, привет. Зря ты ее начал проходить. Ерунда, да? Че, тебе не понравилось? А экшен будет, нет? Да я цену и скачал. Все, я ее не покупал. Кстати, на Троу можешь подписаться, чародей. И там тоже стрим сейчас идет.
Okay, Mom? Penny for your thought?
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you.
Mom has
Да, графон, конечно, блин, 2010 года, наверное.
haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know.
And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But 3 years was too long.
But now we'll be together forever.
We'll be inseparable.
Like 2 peas in a pod.
Yes, exactly.
Mom? What's going on? Why does everybody look so upset?
I think something serious is happening. I'm worried. I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So what do we do now?
I was told to wait here because Hazel wants to see us. There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh, then I'll go hide, because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, sweetie. But don't wander off. Go on. Show me what you do to make sure no one spots you.
Okay, here I go.
Leisha, it's been a while.
Hey, Mem.
When did you get out?
Just tonight. Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That or she's a major drama queen.
I know that you knew her before, but she's the leader of Boston now. You owe her respect before everyone, and in every circumstance. She is your prince.
Are you lecturing me? First Siaka, now you.
Тут не линейный сюжет, и лучше
Maybe you asked for it.
никого не убивать.
If you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
Посмотрим, как пойдет.
Siaka jumped down my throat. Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child in Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your
Пока ничего
hallucinations
не
aren't gonna help us
понятно
solve it.
вообще, бля. Вообще ничего не понятно пока. Начнешь убивать, повышается сложность. Я понял.
Yet many of the things I saw ended up happening. Quentin King's disappearance, Hazel's rise to power, your breakup.
Чё, добряком надо играть здесь, да?
You're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
Good evening, ladies, sir. The prince shall see you now.
Так, имя мятежная звезда, прекрасная дива, ярким полночающим ночью Бостона. Эмим знает, что нестись смерть тьмы может быть опасно, но ей все равно выберите профиль сыщик мастер на руки. Тырочное значение навыки, которые позволяют действовать скрытно, также выпивать или похищать информацию. А, свободно, чё? Что за ветеран, бля? Это сложно, что ли? Так а надо что, сыщика ставить? Ты, наверное, ветеранов херачил, то на сложность, наверное. Давай, сыщик. А сколько у нас навыков? У нас навыков 0, блядь. Выбирай свободный. И чё, и как меня тут? Ой. Опять осталось? А че не могу вот это лучше? Она, давай силу уменьшим. Идет. А, ну ничего нету. У меня нету навыков, 0. А. Вы не вложили в очки дисциплины. А как мне вложить? У меня ничего нету, блин. На 0 написано. Похер. Да. Потом прокачаемся.
Hazel. Delson.
Come in, MM. I wanted to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the code red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to. We bring Journey to me.
She hasn't done anything. Hazel.
I'll be the judge of that.
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
Yes, my prince. I'll be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that. I have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now. The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate, but for that, I need loyal allies. Also, how would you like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, I know you'll be up to it, but we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have the utmost confidence in you, Do not fail me.
You can count on me. What the hell is going on?
I'm happy to see you in one piece.
Hey, Sil. I'd like some refreshment, please.
Of course, I'll get you a glass.
I was thinking more like a vessel.
Oh, serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock.
I get it, I'll be careful.
I'm right here if you need anything else.
Опасная зона — это место, где никто не увидит, как вы пьете кровь. Чтобы найти такое место, хорошенько осмотритесь. За один раз в безопасную зону можно отправить только одну жертву.
No news from anyone.
Do you think they're...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We're not the only ones freaking out. Look around. Exactly. We've got to keep our wits about us. Got it?
Yeah.
Mind your own business, Sil. It's not the time to make noise.
Hi. Do you want us to... Hi.
Я ничего не могу сделать. А где мои навыки? Найти место, подходящее от посторонних глаз.
Follow me.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me know if I can help.
I never liked this stuff before. Why would I want it in the blood I drink now? Take long.
Yes.
Некоторые жертвы обладают особым эмоциональным зарядом. Выпив такую кровь, персонаж получит определенный резонанс. В конце сцены резонанс принесет дополнительный опыт соответствующей дисциплины. Если жертва выжила, вы можете выпить кровь второй раз. Однако в этом случае она умрет, а уровень подозрения возрастет.
All right, Jay. Where are you hiding?
A disaster. It's a disaster.
Как бегать? Ага.
Can I help you?
Вот.
Can I help you?
I've got to talk to Jay. You haven't seen her, have you?
No, you should ask April.
It's a good idea. Thanks for the advice. I've got stuff to do. See you later.
Где такая Эйприл?
What a shitty night.
Do you think the code red will last much longer?
I hope not. The faster I get out of here, the better.
What? And Mem Lewis, the Black Rattler's Rose, is afraid of a handful of politicians?
God, no.
Fine. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
I'm supposed to find Jay. Do you know if she's done talking to April?
Huh. Good question. I saw her earlier, but she wasn't with Miss Bosley. She went into that alcove on your right, but that was a while ago.
Thanks.
You might want to avoid hanging around with her, you know? I've heard stuff about her.
I know, and it's not true. She didn't do anything, all right?
Fine. Sorry. Did you need anything else?
Thanks for the vessel.
My pleasure. Come back anytime you want.
I know that perfume. Jay. Where did you go, Jay? Underwood and Fang. Dazori's ears must be burning.
Now's not the time for this.
Keltum and Lazarus. I smell gossip. Took the elevator to get here.
Как меня вызвать? И лифты не вызываются. Я не могу сюда что-то зайти, блин. Что туда не идет-то? Может, мне надо с кем-то пообщаться?
Oh, you again. What do you want?
April, have you seen Jay anywhere?
You can't let her out of your sight for 2 seconds.
The prince sent me to get her.
I can't discuss that with you.
Not that I think in a million years this is what happened, but what if Jay messed up somehow? What would happen to her?
Depends on the mistake and how bad the consequences were. At best, the prince will be mad. At worst,
destruction?
Yeah, there's a good chance of that.
You can tell me. My lips are sealed.
The only way I can make sure you don't talk is to keep my own lips sealed.
Fine. I won't insist. If you see her, tell her I'm looking for her.
Yeah, sure.
What attitude? It's a good thing I was careful earlier.
Да я не могу пройти туда.
Ma'am.
А как тут странный лифт? Не работает, я не знаю как.
Oh, great. My shadow. I wish...
So what exactly did Hazel want with you?
She asked me to go and fetch Journey.
Ah.
If you've got anything else to say, spit it out. Tell me what you really think.
Calm down, for God's sake. This is neither the time nor place for this kind of scene.
Sorry, I'm just a little wound up. I need to mull all of this over.
That would probably be a good idea. Be careful.
Блин, куда идти-то? Блин, в другое место уже ведет запах, да?
No fucking way. Shit.
So this
What?
is where you've been.
Oh, Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare. The code red is definitely because of the party. April told me Hazel was gunning for me. She thinks I'm responsible for this shit show.
So you're hiding in Jory's room?
I'm looking for evidence. I saw that Jara had the file on the party. It's got all the contracts and stuff in it that will prove I did my job right. But I can't find them. It was my only shot to defend myself against her. I did everything right, ma'am. I was the one who rented the place. Same as always. Rooftop, away from prying eyes. I met with Richard to organize the vessels. I arranged for limos to be sent for the Hartford Chantry. I went through the same secure limo agency as usual. They're ours, so there's no risk. What the hell could have gone wrong?
I don't know. But there's no time to think about it. Hazel wants to see you.
And she asked you?
It's gonna be fine, Jay. I'm sure you can explain everything.
I'm scared, ma'am.
Don't worry about anything. I'm here.
I'll follow you.
Лейша была безумная прорицательница. Там 35, блин, нет, у меня 5.
Leisha, it's good to see you.
Be good, sweetie.
How was your reunion with Halsey?
Thank you, Hazel. Your gift was wonderful. You shouldn't have troubled.
You're welcome. We should never have kept you apart for this long.
Good evening, Delson.
Good evening, Leisha.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. Better and better since I got my little sugar fangs back.
Wonderful.
I haven't seen Richard yet. Does he know I've been released from the Institute?
No, I'm the prince. It was my decision. He is your psychiatrist, but you don't need his permission for everything.
He wasn't at the party, was he?
I'm searching for everyone who's still missing. Don't worry about him.
Thank you.
Leisha, I know I can be frank with you. For 4 years, I have been working to heal the city's wounds. You've already helped me avoid traps in the past. You're not like the other children of Malkav. Quentin King knew that.
The Mad King. I remember, yeah.
I had you released from the Institute because your premonitions are the most detailed, the most accurate. I wanted them to help me understand the Chantry's hand more clearly before we signed our agreement with them. But this alert changes everything. I need to understand what's just happened. Did you sense anything, possibly about what happened tonight?
I saw images, but they had nothing to do with this party. It didn't make any sense. It was a long, white hallway.
It's a little early for sure, but it's a good start.
I'm sorry, I can't be of more help.
Don't be sorry. There's something else you can do for me. Your discretion can still be of use to me. I need to be sure that none of the members of my council are going to take advantage of the situation. You and Delson are the only 2 people I trust entirely. The members of the council have their council lodgings here. It gives them the impression that they have power, and it means I can keep an eye on them. I'm going to give you the key. Go and see if you find anything that could make me doubt their loyalty. Anything that might make me think there's something in the works.
All right.
Miss Drury burned the midnight oil to make sure this event was secret. I imagine there might be some evidence in the information she gathered. I need it.
All right, consider it done.
You've never disappointed me, Leisha. Please don't start today. Until then, I hope to have found more information. But above all, don't share what we've discussed with anyone. I don't need more gossip.
Can I take Halsey with me?
Of course.
All right then. I'll be right back.
Damn it, I don't believe it.
Они в тумане.
Richards to see if he has my teddy.
Okay.
Come and find me when you're done.
Let's Let's see if Hazel was right. Did Jara leave anything behind?
Найди информацию Яры, двора вечеринки. Ну, что-то здесь, да, надо искать. Просто.
This thing's old. Does she still use it? This thing's old. Does she still use it? This thing's old. Does she still use it?
Нету. Наука.
This is what Hazel asked me to bring her. Oh, shit. Locked from the other side. This thing's old. Does she still use it?
И куда мчит?
Nobody here. I'm going to be able to take a look around Dijon's. The Salem Gazette. Tarot cards. How fun. The Emperor, the Chariot, Temperance. Easy. Dijon is thinking about taking a trip. Well, well. What we hear he didn't finish his letter. But that'll be enough for Hazel to make up her mind about him.
Что надо? Какая кита? Какая херня.
Tarot cards. How fun. The Emperor, the Chariot, Temperance. Easy. Dijon is thinking about taking a trip.
I'm sorry, I can't let you through.
Hazel told me to keep a low profile here. This area is reserved for the prince and her primogen. Shit! Hilda's in her office. She's going to see me.
Leisha. Restricted access means nothing to you, I see. Make yourself at home. Don't mind me. How am I not surprised?
What doesn't surprise you?
For you to turn up at a time like this.
The prince had me released.
Of course, she needs you. I'm guessing she sent you to spy on the council.
What do you mean?
Tell me, do you remember the last time she pulled you out of your musty hole?
It's just that
You don't remember, do you? You're still having those little memory issues, it seems. And I suppose Halsey's here too.
Of course she is.
The more the merrier.
Don't start with me, Beryl. Otherwise...
Why don't you go out and play in the sun? And let me get back to work.
work. With everything that's going on, Hazel will appreciate your dedication.
Get out, please.
That's all I'm going to be able to find out about him. Hazel's going to be disappointed.
Enough time has been wasted.
The speculative news from... Oh, he's about as fun as his reading material.
I shouldn't get too close. She might be able to sense me.
Why did you come back? Why? Other than to show that you're doing just fine on your own. If you only knew everything I've done for you. Mem.
Hilda's more concerned with Mem than she is with Hazel. I hope she'll be happy to hear that.
Как она там оказалась?
Richard's apartment.
He didn't change a thing, as usual.
He must be hiding somewhere else. Mr. Teddy!
How many hours have I spent sitting in this armchair for my therapy sessions? So, did you find your teddy?
No, not yet. I'm not sure he's here. What about you? Did you finish your job for the prince?
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
Let's go, Sugarfangs.
Leisha, I'm all ears.
Everything went all right.
I knew I could count on you. Was Halsey a good girl?
Yes, as usual.
Good. Were you able to find anything interesting in Ms. Drury's apartments?
Yes. There was intel she had gathered on the guests, including those from the Hartford Chantry.
Anything about their regent, Deneb Osborne?
Yes, he seems to be obsessed with memory magic.
Interesting.
I gave everything to Delsin.
Thank you. I'll take a look at it later. Were you able to see or hear anything interesting?
Чародей, привет. Мне надо обсудить за Хильдой, заходил в апартаменты Дайана.
I had a vision.
I knew you would. What did you see? Was I in your vision?
I think it was me. My forehead was on fire.
All right. Do you have any idea what it could mean?
Not in the slightest. Are you disappointed?
The important thing is that you're starting to have visions again.
It happened when I was in Jara's office. I just found Journey going through her things.
But she's not allowed to be there.
Mem joined her almost immediately.
What did they say to each other?
I couldn't hear what they said. That's when I had the premonition.
That's too bad. But you didn't fail, I promise. Don't worry about it. Just focus on your visions.
I also found that at Jara's. A file on the party. It's a record of everything Journey did.
That could be useful. Give it to Delsin on your way out. Anything else?
Hilda was in her room. She was acting strangely.
What do you mean?
She was whispering things, talking to a picture of Mem.
Touching, but that's of no importance.
At Dijon's, I found a letter addressed to the Salem Chantry.
Did he betray me for the Warlocks?
I don't know. It just said that he's participating in your project, but that he would have preferred an agreement with Salem.
Oh, I understand his recent illusions a little better now. I'm going to need to have a word with him. Go on.
That's all I was able to find.
I knew I could count on you. Thank you, Leisha.
Richard still wasn't there. Were you able to find out anything else?
Yes, one of my servants just came back from his bar, the Red Salon. As that's where he does his research, I had hoped to find him there. But she confirmed that Dr. Dunham had gone to the party early with a few of his vessels. I'm sorry, Leisha.
No. If he had been destroyed, I would have felt it. I have to go find him.
You're the most discreet of all of us, it's true. But we have no idea what might have happened there. It could be dangerous.
I won't be alone. Halsey will be with me.
Of course. And one last thing. Dr. Dunham wasn't the only one there. There was also Miley, my child. Bring her back to me.
Yes, of course. We'll leave right away.
I wouldn't expect anything less of you. Thank you, Leisha.
Успех позволил видению совладать вами. Вы подали принцу документ, который полностью оправдает Джорни. Вы послушали, что задумал Хильда Маккенронс. Неудачи нет, один успех.
Come here. Thanks, You've brought me Journey. I knew I could count on you.
Jay is waiting in the antechamber. She's nervous. Tell Delson to go easy on her.
We'll see about that.
Did you need me for anything else?
Not right now, but I will soon. I have one more favor to ask of you.
All right. I'll be waiting in the next room.
Тоже успел.
My prince. Delson.
Bazori.
It seems that the Camarilla is in danger. I am at your disposal.
Your sense of duty is a credit to you, Caleb. You haven't lost your touch, I hope. The Code Red is linked to the Unification Party with the Chantry. No one there is answering anymore.
What about Hartford? Have you heard from them?
If those dogs had anything to do with what happened, I'll cut their throats myself.
Do you think they might be involved?
I don't know.
How many of us were there?
Probably a good 20, give or take. Dr. Dunham and our top spy, Jara Drory, were already there.
We might have lost 2 members of the Primogen.
It's too early to draw any conclusions.
Where do you want to start?
Can I count on you?
You have no reason to doubt me.
One by one, the Anseli heed the beckoning and go east. You're the eldest in the city now. Don't do this to me. Not now. I would be very grateful to you. And Fang.
How may I be of service?
Go and see Caius, with Jara gone. He's in charge of security. He may have learned something.
You can count on me.
You have my absolute confidence, Caleb.
Сохранять нельзя, да?
Mr. Underwood, I'm sorry, but my instructions are clear. You little shit. I'm just following orders. You have no idea what's at stake.
My most honored sire, you're wasting your time here.
I'd forgotten about your abject fawning.
I call it respect. It appears that it's something that sewer rats know nothing about. Apparently, Caius feels he's entitled to refuse to see a member of the Primogen. I won't forget it.
This is the kind of thing you delegate to a retainer under normal circumstances. What matter is so urgent that you've come to see Caius yourself?
If you don't mind, I choose not to entrust this task to anyone else. Tell me, you haven't introduced me to your charming protege yet.
Zhu Feng.
Yes, Zhu Feng. A name that's as delectable as her blood, I'm sure. Ah, you're planning to introduce her to the very select club of Gala Bazori's progeny, aren't you?
I hope that the prince will allow me to, shortly.
I hope so for your sake. Who knows? Dear Hazel is so unpredictable. At any rate, it would be an honor for me to welcome and guide her.
You will speak of nothing with her at all.
Is that an order?
A word of advice.
Oh, pardon me. I fell out of the habit of receiving advice from you so long ago. Well, if you'll excuse me, I must end this ever so pleasant conversation. I need to find a way to avoid losing too much money.
Mr. Bazori, can I help you?
I need to see Caius.
He doesn't want anyone to bother him.
Prince's orders.
I see. He's holed up in the server room. You'll need a pass to get in. There's one on his desk.
Thank you.
Mr. Bazori, I need to focus.
The prince wants this floor under surveillance. I'm carrying out orders. If I can do anything to help, let me know.
Caius's office. The key card must be in there.
Mr. Leto isn't in his office.
Security has been increased to the maximum. I've never seen anything like it.
Are you supposed to be here? These screens aren't going to watch themselves. We're stepping up security on every floor.
The prince wants this floor under surveillance. I'm carrying out orders.
I imagine she sent you. Finally, some good news on this shitty night.
What's the situation?
Not good. Not good at all.
The prince needs more than that. I hope you've got it.
You want details.
Tell me what happened.
Everything was going as planned until 11:10 p.m. The princess child, Miss Sellers, contacted me. The hunt for warlocks had just arrived. That's the last time we heard from any of them. Less than 20 minutes later, we received the code red, just as we were leaving to
Очень
join
много
them.
разговоров, блин.
Who sounded the alert?
A man named Wu. Ever heard of him? A retainer, one of Jason Moore's bodyguards.
Moore, the asset manager. What was he doing at the unification party?
He was supposed to answer technical questions about the financial viability of the agreement. Moore is good at hiding our kind trafficking. He's one of them, after all.
And you're the one who received the code red, personally.
It arrived directly.
Ты удалил, я на
It's
это же удалил.
authentic. I verified it.
Anything that could be of interest to the prince.
Я люблю экшен, тут экшена нет. Я думал, тут будет экшен, тут экшена нету, блин. Нафиг мне без экшена.
There's one thing we haven't considered. The Crimson Oaks.
They were behind the Quincy Market attack, weren't they?
I don't
Конечно,
have
тут один диалог, блин, задолбает.
Blood who wanted to trap the prince, and who told us about them. Apparently they're new in town, but Miss Drury thinks he's giving us the runaround.
Did you look into it?
I tried, but I didn't have the resources to discover anything else.
Leave no stone unturned.
Я заснул вчера, так я тоже уже засыпаю, прям сижу, прям. Сижу, меня прям вообще...
What? You're... Hello? Damn it! I lost them.
Who was it?
Whoa. Shit. Now it's just ringing.
What did he say?
The party was indeed attacked.
Может, если бы она была полностью русская переведена, была бы, может, не скучно было, то читать это долбает.
They're stopping by his place to pick up some sensitive documents.
And then what? Are they coming here?
I don't know. We got cut off.
Call him back. I'll inform Hazel.
This is a critical moment for us. I have summoned you here tonight to organize our reaction to an imminent threat.
What threat exactly? We've got no reason yet to
Cut her off again and I'll slit your throat.
Oh! Excuse me!
Careful, Hazel.
How dare you speak to me like that?
Enough! I command you to be silent and listen to me.
Oh, so that's how it is.
That's enough, Beryl.
Yes, it's come to this. You would do well to listen to your sire. We have just been attacked. This is not a time for childish displays of discontent. Caleb, the code red was set by Wu. Go to Moore's and find out what's going on.
As you wish.
And bring Moore back to me. He was supposed to be at the party. I don't understand why he's the only one who was able to call us. I would like to speak to him very much.
Consider it done.
I trust you. He might be involved in this, so gather any documents you can find there that could tie us to him.
Very well.
Delson, see if you can get Caius to find us a new middleman in the cane business to manage our interests. I don't want to take any chances. Then, I want you to talk to everyone. Somebody must have seen or heard something. Dejan, make sure all our defenses are in place.
Yes, Hazel.
You will go to the old Jefferson Library.
What's there?
That's where the Hartford Chantry calls home here. I gave them the building so they could have a base in Boston.
I demand to take her place.
Request denied.
What game are you playing, Hazel? It's a suicide mission.
It's all right. I got this. I'm not made of sugar.
She's not ready for this kind of mission. I should go with her, at the very least.
No, you will remain here. Mem goes alone.
Why don't you send Dejan instead?
Enough, Hilda. Dejan has work to do elsewhere, and I don't need to explain myself.
Hazel, if anything happens to her, I'll...
Nothing, Hilda. You'll do nothing. It's high time you learned to trust her.
Which one of us are you planning to send to the party?
She's already left.
What? Who?
I sent Leisha.
Are you serious? A few hours ago, she was snoozing behind locked doors in a psych ward.
You're playing a dangerous game, Hazel. Without us, you would never have come into power.
You've chosen the worst possible moment to turn your back on us.
On the contrary, I find this moment very appropriate. I am the Prince of Boston, and you are the primogen. I owe you nothing. Delson, escort them out. The session is adjourned. You all have your instructions.
Надеюсь, думаю, на этом все. Это какая-то муть.
Huh? Denev's gonna take care of you. You're all gonna pay for what you've done. Nothing you'll remember.
No! Don't leave. Going on? Prison? What am I doing here? I have to get out of here.
Чё они перепрыгивают-то? Я арты нажимаю, и ничего не работает. Я нажимаю Т, не работает.
but it'll have to do for now. I won't stay here that long. Well, now what?
А, у меня крови не было, поэтому...
Shit! What was that? What the hell? What is this place? The library. I've been here before. Okay. So either they're all dead, or they forgot about the It's me. It's stuck. I don't get it. I've got to find a way to go further. Is this a memory? Where did they disappear to? What am I doing here? Glad I changed shoes. Hello? Anybody here? Hazel and her damn plans. Hazel. She wanted me to talk to the warlocks. Osborne is here. I have to find him. What's that doing here?
You shouldn't have come here.
What the hell? The warlocks attacked me. They're the ones who locked me up here. But why? I really gotta get out of here.
Ну и чё?
Oh, Osborne's gonna have some explaining to do. Come on, Mem. You can do it, girl.
Походу не хватает. Какая сила. Да что ты? Почему ты прыгаешь два раза? Что он делает?
coin. What's that doing here?
Мне кажется, мне ничего не понятно. Ладно. Хватит на этом.